And then we'll take your questions.
Well, the first thing I want to do is thank our fans for coming out. This was amazing to have almost 8,000 people here for us. I wish we could have given them a little bit more to cheer about, a little more to get excited about. Maryland, obviously a tremendous team, and I just want to congratulate them. You know, it's a Final Four program the last 2 years. Brianna Jones is probably the best center in the Big Ten, in my opinion. I think she's outstanding, and you know, we have a freshman battling against her. I thought Megan gave it her heart, just played her heart out there against her. And then, of course, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough is, you know, I mean, she was on the USA team, Pan Am team with me last year. I know how good of a player she is. I think she's just a tremendous kid, too. And I'm proud of our rebounding. You know, they come in there plus 19 rebounding. We out-rebound them. And I don't think anybody could have ever thought that we'd out-rebound Maryland. I'm especially proud of the box-outs of our players. We gave up 9 offensive rebounds to that team. And so I think our team did a great job of boxing out. But we got to take care of the ball better. We got to shoot the ball better than we did today.
How big was the turnovers? I think 8 assists, 16 turnovers. They were 16 and 11, I think.
Yeah, that's not Iowa basketball. We're very disappointed in that. Not taking care of the ball, not passing the ball for high percentage shots, and that's just not what we're all about. That's not what we practice every day. And I feel like, you know, a lot of the turnovers were unforced. I feel like there were a little bit of mental errors, and we've got to get control of this. This has been too many games in a row where we've had way too many turnovers.
Would you agree with that, Allie? And what do you think is kind of the cause of the recent trend in turnovers?
I mean, I think that we just need to focus on making smarter passes, making those reads a little bit better. We kind of get hurried, you know, sometimes don't jump stop like we should and then force something, and that's something that we can fix, something we can take care of. And we're going to do that. We're going to get that figured out.
Maryland's quickness a factor in any of it, you think? The way they attack on defense? Just their overall quickness, Maryland, as far as your turnovers?
Who's that for?
For Coach?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were looking at Allie.
Sorry.
I mean, they're athletic teams. Yeah, I mean, you know, but we've seen athletic teams before. We have to compete against it. We better, you know, they're in our conference, so we better be prepared to handle that type of athleticism and quickness. So we can't use it as an excuse. We just have to get better at it.
How hard was it to get back on the horse after what happened Thursday in Ann Arbor?
For sure, that took the wind out of our sails a little bit. You know, I mean, it was a tough way to lose. You're up 17 on the road, and we lose in the fourth quarter, and so that's, you know, one of those that mentally can have some hangover. And you know, I think that there maybe was a little bit of that, but right now we've got to right the ship, and we don't have a long time to do it. I've never been, in 16 years I've been in the Big Ten, never been in a stretch where we have 5 games in 12 days. Unbelievable. I mean, we never can give our players a day off, mentally or physically. They're having to learn a new scouting report every 3 days. Of this stretch, 3 of the 5 are on the road. I mean, we have 2 road games now this week. You know, 3 of the 4 in this stretch are on the road. This is crazy. So we're in a tough stretch, but we cannot have a hangover tonight that affects us on Wednesday night. We've got to bounce back.
Megan, what's it going to take to bounce back? Well, what does this team need to do to right that ship like Coach talked about?
Yeah, I really think that we need to take these 2 losses and really add it to the fuel to our fire. We need to get really focused for the next week coming up in the 2 big road games. I think that we need to focus on getting back to Iowa basketball, high assists, low turnover.
Any other questions? Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.